Disable Ctrl+Z shortcut or clear undo history in Windows Explorer. Is there a way to disable the Ctrl+Z undo shortcut in Windows Explorer? Alternatively, is there a way to have Windows Explorer forget its undo history? The reason I ask is that you may have done some file operations in Explorer, copying, renaming, etc., and perhaps you don't reboot for days or longer, choosing to hibernate instead. The problem is that if you accidentally hit Ctrl+Z one or more times, often mistaking which application you have in the foreground, using a dual monitor setup will increase that likelihood. You may be undoing something that was done ages ago without realizing what happened. Even if you do realize what has happened, you may not remember what the last several operations were that you did potentially days ago. As far as I can tell, there is no redo function in Windows Explorer to save you. I can imagine scenarios in which this mistake could cause lots of problems. If the shortcut can be disabled, it would at least force you to use the Edit and GT undo menu item before doing something stupid. Otherwise, if the undo history could be periodically cleared, that would prevent some very old operations from being undone. Addendum: for those interested in implementing this, I created an UC file that runs silently, the #notraken option, from my Windows Startup folder. Besides some other useful shortcuts I incorporated, this is what it looks like. If you prefer feedback instead of Ctrl+Z simply doing nothing, play a default sound or use Musebox to cause a dialog to appear.
I wrote a program in C to disable both the undo and redo shortcuts, since both can lead to accidents. The program can be found at this URL. It has an installer which, if you want, adds a shortcut in the Start menu Startup folder, so the program starts when you log on.
I think you can have autohotkey override an existing shortcut. We'll make Ctrl+Z do nothing. Edit: this will apply everywhere. To apply in Explorer only, try this.
"11 years passed and, though redo has been added to Explorer, there's still no prompt and mistakes still happen from time to time. Frown. But just now I found a recent article at this URL which proved to be a perfect solution. Seems to be a new feature, not tested on older systems. The nice thing is that you don't have to install or run anything new. Just add a zeroed word value with name max_ndo items in registry /software/microsoft/windows/current version/explorer/advanced and enjoy. Just note that it disables undo and amp redo in Explorer completely, so you can't do that in context menu afterwards, either. After years I can finally get rid of this so-called shortcut. Well, it will be even nicer if undo and amp redo are still kept in the context menu, or they can be assigned to other keys. But we shouldn't push Microsoft too hard XD.
The given script seems works correctly except for objects, files, folders, etc., placed on the desktop. Suppose, in fact, you have a folder named My Folder on your desktop and you rename it to New Name. Accidentally pressing Ctrl+Z will cause you to lose the change reverting to My Folder. I paste a new script release catching also desktop. Thank you for sharing this useful autokey. Unfortunately I lost a whole document due a stupid Windows feature / bug in correlation with accidental Ctrl+Z shortcut skeptical.